Every big ventilation brand claims to have the quietest fan on the market, but they're never truly silent with a humming or buzzing in the background. Well, what if I told you that this Revolution has been running the whole time? Now, you might be thinking, why pick a Revolution over all the other big names? If you're already buying premium fans, aren't they all the same? But here's the thing, even some of the high-end fans can leak odour from the casing. They can struggle with noise when you put them under pressure, or they just don't hold up when you add long duct runs or chunky carbon filters. Revolution fans were designed to fix those issues. They're fully sealed so no odours can escape. They're built with aero-engineered blades and German motors, which means smoother airflow, less vibration, and overall better performance. All for the same amount of power, basically. If you're serious about your grow and you don't want any weak links in your setup, you need to check out Revolution. So let's go through the fans in the Revolution lineup. But before we start, it's worth noting that there are two variants in the Revolution range. There's the Stratos, which is AC, and the Vector, which is EC. For the purposes of this video, we're going to be looking at the Vector EC range. It's got impellers and guide vanes that are optimised for airflow. Because the air runs smoother through the blades, less friction is created, which means less noise. This makes Revolution fans quieter than most other fans on the market. Keep in mind that the fan itself is quieter. There will still be a little bit of noise coming from it, but that's from the airflow. Next up is the Revolution Silenced V2. This is the flagship fan of the Revolution range. They are highly efficient and they offer greater airflow and performance under pressure than their competitors. This is thanks to the double balanced impeller and the EBM Pabst motor inside. And if all that wasn't enough for you, it's got acoustic foam tubing inside and then it's all enclosed in this bespoke outer casing. The acoustic foam is designed to absorb sound, making your fan quieter without affecting the airflow. It uses the Revolution fan as its core and then it uses the acoustic foam as the airflow silencer. Put all of this together and you've got one of the most competitive fans on the market. The Revolution Silenced V2 fans are powerful for their size, but if you want even more power, then the next fan's for you. Last, we've got the Revolution Super Silence range. These are built for big scale grows. There's only two sizes in the range and they're both over 300mm. They use the same sound suppression technology as the base Revolution fan, but they take the power to the next level. These are the most powerful fans in the Revolution range, but you're probably only going to want these if you're growing on a commercial scale. If you've stuck around till this point, you're probably wondering what they sound like. Now I'm going to pass you over to Ian so he can do a demonstration.
Cheers, Sarah, for that explanation about the Revolution fan range from System A. What I'm going to do again is show you the fan running without a filter, listen to the noise, explain a little about why that noise is, put a filter on it so we can see the difference. This is my favourite fan of all time. It's made by System A German company. It's a full plastic housing. It's an EC fan. It's moving 1300 cubic meters. The pressure curve on this fan is off the scale. It's got a pressure curve when you attach it to a filter compared to any fan on the planet. It comes in all different sizes. It comes in non-silenced and silenced. It works a special way. So it's basically an axial fan, which basically has a lot of air volume, but works absolutely great under pressure. How it works, it sucks air in through the back, through the fan. So there's the kind of axial impeller at the back. As this spins, this basically forces air through the housing. As the air comes through the housing, it hits these guide vanes. And what's special about this fan, the guide vanes designed to put the air in a tube of air. Rather than most fans basically coming out and bellowing out as soon as it comes out of the housing, I can literally point the airflow of this fan wherever I want it to be, and you'll be able to feel it on your face. That's so important when it's running down ducting. So when you're running down ducting, what you don't want to do is the air bounce around the ducting all the way around, because you'll be able to hear the noise. This is directional, so it will blow it directly down the ducting and out into the street. So it's an absolutely fantastic fan. Every one of them comes with a controller, and this fan has got the IC plug on. So if you want to do a 2.5 meter or 5 meter cable, you can do what you want. It doesn't work if it's unplugged. So if it's just sat unplugged, it just won't work. We get a lot of people saying, oh, my fan won't work. It's because it's not got either a terminal cable in there, which shorts it out so it runs full speed, or the dimmer, which now comes with this as standard. So I'm going to turn it up to full so you can hear the difference in noise. Again, there is no noise from the fan. The motor, the fan is quiet as a whistle. What you start to hear now is the noise of the airflow. It's getting louder and louder and louder. I'm having to raise my voice because it's moving that amount of air. What I'm going to do is drop it on the filter. I'm going to lift it up. You can feel it trying to fight with me already. It's really, really powerful. Drop it on there. The noise is almost gone. That's because I can feel the air pulling through the filter really, really strong. I can feel the air at the top and I can talk normally. So I'll show you the difference again because I think this is really, really important. I'll take it off here. You can hear it blowing away. Slow it up. Fantastic. Put it back on. This will easily do the 4 LEDs in a summer months in any kind of grow room. It moves that amount of air. Super, super reliable. EC fan, comes with a dimmer. Turn it right down. What can I say? It's my favorite fan of all time. The acoustic version is even better. And I'm going to move on to that one now and show you the difference in noise by running the acoustic housing around this fan. Here we've got the Revolution V2 EC fan. This is the silent version. As you can see, the fan is positioned at this side of the silenced housing, giving us a lot more space to basically silence the air. If we position this in the middle, you're sucking air in and sucking air out, and it's the air which leaves the fan which makes a noise, not the intake really. So we positioned it here because 90% of the time in our industry, you're always going to connect a filter onto here. So it's better to silence the air at this end with the filter and have all this space here to silence the air. So I'll turn it up on my little EC dimmer. Again, it's an EC fan, so it slowly gets faster as you turn it up. So now that's running at full speed. It's a lot quieter than the non-silenced version, but I can still hear the noise. That's because the air is being sucked in at this end where normally the filter is. There's hardly any noise coming out of this end. So again, when I connect the filter, so let's quickly roll it over, clip it up. Again, metal clamps are absolutely perfect. No noise whatsoever because the noise from this end is being absorbed by the filter and you've got all this distance here to silence the airflow. So that's it on the standard Revolution range. What I'm going to do now is jump to the commercial big boys. This fan is unbelievable. This is a 315 EC fan. It moves nearly 4,000 plus cubic meters of air. That's 4 times what this is moving. Under pressure, it's unbelievable. It's a noisy little bugger, but I'm going to get it out and show you anyway. So this is the big brother of the fans that I showed you earlier, the small plastic fans and the acoustic style fans. This is the big boy. This is the 315 12-inch version, and this fan goes all the way up to 400 millimeters in the steel casing. This is a commercial grade fan. It's called a super silent fan because the motor in here is that balanced that there is no noise from the motor at all. But I guess that's not what we really care about. It's the noise the air makes as it runs through his fan in the normal environment. And I'm going to warn you, this is noisy. This moves so much air. 4,200 cubic meters, I think, something along those kind of lines. It moves shitloads of air. What I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it up. So I've got the little dimmer. I'm going to hold on to it because this fan is like a bloody jet engine. So that's it. EC fans take a while to ramp up. Turn it up again. I'm still talking normal. Raise my voice a little bit, but it is noisy. I don't know if you can pick that noise up, but it's noisy. That's because of the amount of air that this fan is actually blowing out here. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on a filter. I'm going to show you the difference in airflow by having it on a filter. Again, running this in a normal situation, you would never run this like this. It would always be on a filter. So I'll turn it down and put it on a filter. What I'll do, I'll slowly turn the fan up to full. So that's now on full. Probably about 50% of the noise that it had before. So it really does work when you have a filter on there, you have the acoustic ducting, really does quieten it down. If you're running a lot of lights, so this is a 12 plus light setup, you're not going to be in a bedroom, you're not going to be in a small greenhouse, you're potentially going to be in a bigger unit. We've got one of these fans running in this, so this is running 8 LEDs, and I think they're 10 to 6 meters by 3 meters, and it copes with that easily. It's a great fan, moving a lot of air. Again, put it on a filter and put some phonic trap on there. Really does quiet my fan down. This is an industrial grade fan. You can't beat it. It's absolutely spot on. What I'm going to do a little experiment. I'm going to show you how quickly it's going to fill the filter bag up. So give me 2 minutes. I just spotted this on the floor, so I thought it'd be fun just to see what happens. So I'm going to put it on the top, bit like a dancing man. Turn the air volume up, see if this works. You can't beat Revolution fans from System Air. Full range are available from Global Air Supplies. And that's it. I'll pass you back to Sarah. Cheers, guys.
So if you're weighing up high-end fans, Revolution definitely stands out because of its precision engineering. It's got sealed housings, better airflow, and a choice between EC and AC technologies. For growers who want the ultimate control, the Revolution EC Vector is the fan for you. For growers who want ultimate control, the Revolution EC Vector is for you. For stealth growers, go for the Revolution V2 Silenced. And for those who like keeping it simple but still want the premium brand, the Revolution AC Stratos won't let you down. In the next episode, we'll be looking at the hyperfans, who take a slightly different approach. So, if you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe so you don't miss the next episode, and we'll see you next week for more product focus.